Hi guys, it's Will Lem here, and I'm here with another episode comparing playing the original Lemmings levels on the Amiga and NeoLemmix. And for this episode I'm going to look at skill shadows. Now skill shadows, it's where you come up to a piece of terrain and let's say you want to bash through it, you see a little shadow which shows you exactly the route that bash is going to take. Or let's say you want to build, you see a little version of the builder bridge in front of the builder showing you exactly where he's going to build. So as soon as you click that mouse button, you know exactly what's going to happen. So what that allows you to do is be very precise about where you're actually assigning these skills. And it's one of the many things that makes NeoLemmix brilliant. So we're going to have a look at a couple of levels from the original game again. So the first one I'm going to start with is the Ascending Pillar scenario. It's a classic level. Here it is. I'm going to play it in NeoLemmix first, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Right, so straight away, I'm going to make a digger pit. Okay. Yeah. I've got a technique for this. When you're making a digger pit and you don't want one of the lemmings to walk past, you just do this. And then I can use the direction select to get this lemming out. But here, this is the key. This is what we're looking at today, the skill shadows. So if you see there, I can see exactly where that builder is going to be, and I can see that it's probably going to end up turning the lemming around. Let's just have a look. Oh no, it's fine, so we can carry on. But this time I can be absolutely sure that it's not going to do that. Line it up, and then away we go. I can use my skip to shrugger to skip past the builders so we don't have to wait for them all. And it really does just make solving this level an absolute breeze. Now I can see where the digger's going to go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but if I hover over, you can see exactly where the digger is going to go. That's the skill shadow for that. And then I'm going to use a miner for this last bit, just to get a bit of downward movement on this terrain. And then I can pause it. I can make sure that when I assign the builder, it's definitely going to start building. It's not going to, the miner's not going to drop off or anything, or he's not going to start building and then stop. He's definitely going to build because I can see it using the skill shadow. There we go. And now with these guys, again, if I hover, I can see the skill shadow keeps reappearing and then disappearing. And I can see that if I click, it's definitely going to make a builder in that direction and free the crowd. And I've got plenty of time as well. No problem at all. So that was the Ascending Pillar scenario, level 11 of the taxing rank. So in NeoLemmix, and now I'm going to go and play it in the Amiga. Okay, so I'm going to start my digger pit over to the right a little bit further. And to get a climber, because I don't have direction select in the Amiga version, so to get a climber that's definitely facing left, I need to go to the right, wait till the cursor's kind of flickering, and then click. And I'm pretty much guaranteed to get one that's facing the other way. So now I need to make sure that I get this guy to build to this second pillar in exactly the right spot. That should be about right. Yep, there we go. And again. So again, because I don't have skill shadows in the Amiga version, I pretty much have to get these builders exactly right, and all of a sudden this level becomes quite difficult, to be honest. I mean, obviously, you know, I've played it before, so I know pretty much where they need to be. I should be just about right. It's generally, you kind of have to line the first step up with this second large bit of pillar, and if you can do that, it's generally right. But again, you know, without the builder helpers, you know, you're kind of just feeling it out and hoping for the best a lot of the time, which, you know, it just makes for a different kind of gameplay. There is that sort of, you know, that element of it could go wrong. You know, even though you know what the solution is, it could still go wrong, and you've still got to get it right. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm still going to mine. Just give myself that bit more. Yeah, there we go. That should be okay. So let's go over and free our crowd, because we are pretty short on time. So again, same technique as before. I'm just going to get it so... Oh, damn it. I need to wait till it's flickering. There we go. Had it then. There we go. Whew. So yeah, 50 seconds. Come on, guys. Cool, so there we go. That's the ascending pillar scenario. Okay, so next up we have taxing level 17, X marks the spot. Now the reason I've chosen this one as a demonstration for skill shadows, well, you'll see. I'll play through it and it'll become very apparent why. So there, I know he's going to hit the steel, he can walk past. So yeah, it's an interesting level, this, because there's actually 3 exits. There's the 2 over on the left here, which I'm not going to go for this time. I'm going to go for the one which is hidden over here. So hence the title, X marks the spot. That's the X that's marking the spot where the exit is. And it doesn't actually, well, the Prima Publishing manual doesn't, either they didn't know when they were printing it, or they wanted to keep it a secret, because they don't mention the right hand exit. In fact, they say that what it actually says in the book is that there is no, X doesn't mark anything in the level. They actually say that, so maybe they didn't know about it. But yeah, again, the skill shadow is just making it nice and easy to make my way up here. Yeah, I can see he's going to go in the right place. So, there we go. This is another thing, right? Just go back a couple of frames so you can see this. I know that all this time, if I assign the basher, he's going to be able to make it through. Sometimes you don't always know, and they bash and then they fall because the builder hasn't quite connected yet. But from the skill shadow I know I'm safe to click the basher and he'll go straight through. So that's not ideal actually, I want it to be a bit higher than that ideally. So I'm just going to turn him around. In fact no, I'll just start the build again. No, actually, it's fine. It's fine, I can deal. Just need to make sure I get a bit higher up. That's better. Again, I shouldn't have clicked them because you wait until you can see the skill shadow and then you click. See there, look, you can see a little tiny skill shadow just showing me that he's only going to make one step. So you wait till you can see the whole bridge and then start building. I'll just get ahead here. Right, so if we make our way through this terrain quite quickly, and then I can show you why the skill shadows are particularly useful when it comes to hidden objects. Now, hidden objects are not very popular amongst the Lemmings community, but NeoLemmix makes it ridiculously easy to deal with them, because I know the exit's there. If I hover over the lemming, I just wait until the skill shadow, in a sec, it's usually just below the X. There. Right there, okay? The skill shadow, you'll notice, has stopped around about here, and that's because he's going to bash towards the exit trigger and he's going to hit it directly. I don't need to do trial and error, I know I'm not going to get that wrong. I can just click the basher and I know he's going to the exit, no problem. So whilst he's doing that, I can assign a builder over here. Again, using direction select and skill shadow there in combination, I was able to see that that the builder would definitely make it onto that ledge. Just makes it nice and easy. And all of these guys, as you can see, the basher has revealed the exit and they can all go home. Okay, so let's play that on the Amiga. Okay, so straight away I'm going to change my approach to this level ever so slightly. I'm still going to make the first lemming a minor, and I'll let the next one walk past. He's going to be the worker lemming, but this third lemming I'm going to make him build here. And the reason I've done that is because at the end of the level, when there's all lemmings bunched up here, it's without the aid of direction select or skill shadows, you've got to build in that direction and you basically clicking and hoping if there's so many lemmings bunched together. So by doing this, it's giving me like a guide bridge to kind of add to later to get the lemmings onto this platform here so that they can go home. And it's just little things like that, you know, without skill shadows, you just change your approach to the game ever so slightly, even if only in a little way like that. just while we're waiting. And speaking of having to wait for builders, there's something about it which I kind of like in a way. I think it adds to the game in many ways. Because like then, I had to wait, I had to listen out for those clicks. You've got to get ready with your mouse, ready to assign that next builder. And if you get it wrong, you know, if I get it wrong and he walks off, he's going to go over there, bump into there, turn around, and then I've got to build again to turn him back round it. You know, it wastes time. And because there are time limits, it means that you've got to get it right. And it wastes skills as well. And as you progress further into the game, you have less and less skills available, and it becomes more and more crucial that you do get the assignments just right. Got that wrong, but it's okay. There we go. There's plenty of builders in this level, so they turn around so quickly. You've almost got to anticipate it like that. You've got to kind of be ready for him turning around against that wall. Right, that should be right actually. Just bash straight through now. Okay. Guys, it's intense stuff. You know, playing it on the Amiga, it is. You do get an intensity. You've kind of, and the further you get into a level like this as well, you know, it's like you really don't want to have to do all of that work at the beginning again. I'm going to mine here. I could bash first, but I just think that if I mine, I can watch him down to about the same level as this X, and then I'll bash, because obviously it's easier to judge where a straight line is going to go than a diagonal miner, which is more difficult to judge when you haven't got the skill shadows available. So I'll wait till he gets to this corner here, which is about level with the X, and then I'll bash. And because I've still got plenty of builders left and a few miners, if I do miss the trigger, I can cancel the basher with a builder, and then hopefully mine my way towards the trigger point. Which I am going to have to do. So he's gone over the top of the exit, so I'll cancel the basher and then mine about there. Yes, got it. Right, okay. So now it's time to free the crowd, and again, as you can see, because I made this builder earlier, it's just a simple case of continuing it over onto the platform. Wow, God. And then you get, I don't know, again, because I'm not fast forwarding to get to the end, because you can't on the Amiga, you don't even have fast forward on the Amiga version, so you've kind of just got to sit back and admire your work, I guess, you know, and just admire the fact that you've managed to solve the level, and you've got a moment to kind of reflect on it and sit back, and there's something about that. There's definitely something about that. I just hope he's not mined over the trigger for these guys. He has, right, okay. What I'm going to have to do is, I think, mine in towards the right. So these guys will turn around here. I've got plenty of time. Let me have a look. Yeah, if I mine over to the right, that might expose the other side of the trigger for these guys. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Yes! Ah, God. That's good. 100% as well. So, on with the next level, which is going to be Poor Wee Creatures. And I'll explain why in a sec. Okay, so you might be wondering why I've chosen to do Poor Wee Creatures as a way of demonstrating skill shadows. And the reason why is because in this video I've tried to kind of pick levels which show skill shadows in different ways. So with the ascending pillar scenario, you had the fact that you were seeing the bridges connect between the pillars and you knew that it was going to definitely connect. And then in X marks the spot, you could see that that bash shadow ended right where the exit trigger was. So you can even be accurate even with a hidden exit. So with this level, there's a trick to this level and I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so as you can see, the lemmings, when they drop out, it's too far for them to fall and they're splitting as soon as they come out of the entrance. So unfortunately we do have to lose a few lemmings in this level, but we're going to try and save as many of them as we can. So I'm going to build right up to this bauble so he turns around. And then this is the trick with this level. So I'm going to mine down here. Now this is too short, okay? He's going to fall and he's going to splat here because you can see from the skill shadow he's not going to make it all the way through the bar. If I go forward a few frames, then you can see the skill shadow is going to make it all the way through. It's going to create a tunnel that I can then build from to build under the entrance. So let's do that. And again, using the skill shadow again just to see that I'm definitely going to build here. Get to the end of that build. Let me just see if I walk a little bit. Nah, I'm going to miss that lemming anyway. Okay, there we go, but as you can see they start walking out onto this bridge now. Just going to make these guys turn around to give this guy a bit more time to build over this trap. Now this is another reason why I chose this level to show skill shadows, because here you can see I've got to build over this trap. Yes, I could use the bombers and go underneath it, but I want to save as many lemmings as I can. So I'm going to build over the trap. The closer I go to it, you can see from the skill shadow there, if you look, that I'm going to build straight into the trap's trigger. So he's going to end up getting fried. If I go back a couple of frames, there we go, he's going to build over it. That's as close as I can get to that trap and still make it over with a builder. And because I know he's going to make it over, I know that there's plenty of time for these guys. So there we go. Okay, let's check the level out on the Amiga. Okay, so here we have the Amiga version. Right, so straight away the first challenge here is to turn the lemming around on this bauble. So I need to get this builder assignment just right so that it doesn't build over the bauble. Perfect. Okay, so let's hope that I can get this minor assignment just as good. Should be about right. Yeah, that's good. And then get ready with the builder. There we go. Whew. So I should start walking out now. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'm just going to turn a few of these guys around to create a bit of a gap. Do it about here. Feel like maybe that's alright. Would it be in the Amiga version? I really don't want to take any chances, but okay. That should be alright for getting him over. And just in case, I'm going to make you build as well. So yeah, there we go. It's definitely my favourite tile set in the original game, the crystal one. There aren't that many crystal levels, but yeah. It's a beautiful tile set, and Poor Wee Creatures is definitely one of my favourite levels. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Join me again for another one of these next time.